Oh my God, it just happened again. It literally just happened right here again, right in front of me, seconds later. So, I'm getting the Crocs ready and I just look over here and look, my sweet 17 might have just laid her first egg because she's so confused right now and I can see through this egg. This was not supposed to be part of the video. Hi, 17. What happened to you? Are you scared? Baby. Oh my goodness. That literally just came out of her. Oh, it is soft. Do you see that? It is so thin. I can push the shell in. Pablo, did you know? Baby, you don't have to be embarrassed. Come back. Oh my goodness. How sweet, her very first egg right here. Oh, baby. I don't want Maggie. Oh, it cracked already. Oh, maybe not. Wow. That's the first time I've ever seen it happen. Like, I just turned and looked at her and it fell out. It's very soft though. Like, so she's brand new to this. But how sweet and neat is that? It'll harden up a little bit after it's been outside of her, but not enough. It's not a good egg. It'll actually show like wrinkles in that. Sorry, my hands are gross. I've been working in the garden all day and with animal stuff all day and just cleaning out the barn, and well, you get farm hands today. But how cool was that to see that happen? Her very first egg. At least I think it's her first egg, and I would be shocked if it wasn't, considering that I can push it and it's that soft shelled. A lot of people would say that that's a nutrition deficiency, but it's not whenever it's their first one. Well, that was cool. She's still in shock. Poor baby. How crazy it must be to, you know, just be a little duck or a chicken just growing, and all of a sudden you get this urge to like sit down or not sit down. I've seen it fall out as they were walking, and then it just falls out of you. Nobody prepares you for that. Nobody probably sits down with their ducks, parents-wise, because they don't stick around with them that long, and like talks them through it and be like, yeah, so this one day you're gonna grow up, and since you're a girl, there's gonna be giant white things that shoot out of you, and then even further down the road, you're gonna get a hankering to like sit on them for 26 days, and you'll pretty much give up all of yourself to then, you know, survive to do that. And oh, by the way, then you're gonna raise them for a few months and hope that they grow up to be okay, and then you're gonna need to have that talk too. And oh, and guess what? That happens before you're a year old. Yeah. Oh, and if you're a boy, yeah, your thing is corkscrewed. Yeah. Look, even he's shocked. He already knows it, and it's shocking to hear it out loud. I get it. You have a thing that's gonna come out of you that's corkscrewed. Yeah. It comes out at the strangest times. In fact, it comes out for girls or boys in your case. Totally fine, whatever your choice is, or both, or whatever. Just like I said, we love you no matter what. But it definitely is a corkscrew. And oh, it might get stuck sometimes in places that you didn't want it to get stuck. And by the way, sometimes it's as long as your whole body. Yeah. Listen, I read this and couldn't believe it, and then had to search further, and it's in my Google history now. Yeah. Pablo, I don't know what to tell you other than like, it's a real thing, yes. And sometimes if your partner is smaller than you are, or your corkscrew, you can kill her or him. Listen, I'm just as shocked. And I know that this is mortifying to hear right now, but it's the truth. Don't get excited about that. That's not a fun thing. That's a scary thing. I don't know why it's corkscrew, because it's not like you spin to get it in. Right. But seriously, no adult duck has that talk with their kid to prepare them. It just happens to them one day, and you get like 17 and you get up and walk away and you're like, what just happened? Did that really come out of me? Was that there the whole time? Yeah, baby, it's gonna happen like every day. Yeah. And then, like I said, eventually you're gonna have this really strange urge to just sit down on it and not get up for like 28 days. Don't worry, Pablo is a great partner in that aspect. Yeah. Poor babies. They got a lot going on in a very little amount of time. She's still confused right now. She's still like, should I have gotten up? Is it gonna happen again? Like, how soon is tomorrow? Is it like now? And like, what can I do to make it stop? There's not a lot you can do to make it stop other than sitting down on them. Yeah, what a crazy world that we live in. Baby, I know you're beautiful and the boys love you, you're healthy, and that was a really neat experience. It was. I'm just so sad that you're so shocked and that I'm sitting here filming you in this aftermath of confusion, and that you just also had to hear the boy part of that talk, which you've already experienced because, let's be honest, we've seen that happen. You probably just didn't know that was what was happening. Yeah, if it was a mom talking to the daughter, it would be like, yeah, and one day these things are going to come out of you, and they haven't always been touched by a boy, but if they've been touched by a boy, or if you've been touched by a boy, then that urge to sit on him comes. And oh, by the way, that whole like boy getting on top of you thing happens in the water, happens in the land. It really happens whenever they feel like it. You pretty much have no input in that. And it's not really for enjoyment purposes because you're a duck. But they'll go ahead and bite the back of your neck and pound your head into the ground and make you feel like you're probably dying a little bit and that you have no control. But don't worry, it's over in like 17 seconds. Yeah, that would be the talk. Oh, and it doesn't really matter if they look like you and are your kind, because if you have it going on, then all of the boys will want to do those things to you. Yeah. And the only thing you can really do to stop it is like run and hide, and that's yeah. See, that is the trick. And she's like, yeah, I kind of figured that out already. The worst part is probably that you can't stop it, and during mating season, if there's more boys than there are girls, then you really get beat up, and it's unfortunate. All those beautiful feathers on the back of your neck will go away, and you'll look ratchet by the time that it's done. And yeah, I'm really sorry that this is how it is, and I'm also sorry that I'm the one that has to tell you these things. And that corkscrew thing is real. That part of that conversation was 100% real, and the fact that it could be bigger than you and could kill you is also real. Yeah. And sometimes I've read, and sadly I've seen in my Google searches, that they can like fly in from above, and like there's no easy way to put this. They're pretty much just like putting it places that wherever it goes, wherever it can go. And I'm sorry, you've turned your back all the way to me now. I'm sorry. Listen, 17, I wish it was more glamorous than that. No fancy dinners, no long walks on the beach. Really, 17 seconds and a bite on the back of the neck. Yeah. It's best oh, see? It's best to just probably like, you know, find some girlfriends to hang out with and just call it a day. Enjoy your dinners, and any long walks that you want on the beach, just do them with girlfriends. That's probably the best avenue to take. And like I said, I'm really sorry for this talk, but you laid a beautiful egg. I want to go show it one more time. One more time, 17. Maggie, right here, be a lady, please. Yeah, it's starting to harden up just a little bit, just a smidge. But that is definitely one of the first, if not first, egg out of our sweet 17. Yep, she's a grown girl. And I just had the most horrific life talk with her and Pablo. And y'all got to witness it. Happy Saturday, folks. Happy Saturday.